Even the most experienced boat rider can be in for a surprise when learning how to navigate the corners at a cable park for their first time. This instructional video is designed to give riders a better grasp of the physics behind the corners of the cable park, enabling them to navigate each corner comfortably with low line tension. Let's begin by mapping out the corners. In this clip, the instruction will be based on a typical counterclockwise 5-tower cable park. Corners are typically numbered for easy reference from 1 to 5. Corner 1 being the first corner that you will turn after leaving the dock and ending with corner number 5 at the motor tower. Corners 1, 2, and 3 direct the rider's path counterclockwise at a mellow 60 degrees. These corners are usually much easier to navigate because they only direct the rider about 60 degrees from their original path. Corners 4 and 5, however, are much more aggressive because the rider has to turn a sharper 90 degrees counterclockwise instead of the 60 degrees that they've gotten used to after navigating the first 3 corners. Now that you understand the angles a little better, let's talk about timing. Part of your survival when turning the corners depends on when you edge out toward the corner buoys. Much like edging toward an obstacle, you will want to create a window where you will have more speed and less line tension through the buoys. This can be achieved by edging out late and then switching edges just before your carrier turns the corner. Many riders get anxious and edge out too early in anticipation of turning the corner. Edging out too early will speed you up initially, but then slow you down too much by the time you reach the corner. If you're traveling too slow when you turn the corner, the acceleration will most likely either yank the handle out of your hands or pull you under your face. Ideally, you'll want to start directly underneath the cable, edge out late, and switch edges just before the carrier rounds the corner. Keep your eyes on the carrier so that you will know when to initiate your turn. Once you see that the carrier is about to turn the corner, switch edges and turn toward the cable. This turn back toward the cable will dramatically decrease the line tension, slow you back down to normal speed, and set you up to properly edge out for the next corner. If you do not edge back in toward the cable as the carrier turns the corner, then the line tension will abruptly and violently increase just after the buoys. This unexpected jump in line tension can lead to some pretty entertaining falls. To demonstrate this switching edges and turning towards the cable motion, there is another way of turning the corner that aggressively exaggerates these principles. In this clip, I edge aggressively as far outside the buoys as I can, and then quickly switch edges to return back underneath the cable. This carving inward motion allows me to move the handle in this new direction. This method of turning the corner is much more advanced. I am showing this to you not for you to replicate now, but for you to see how it can be done in its most extreme form so that the physics will be more obvious to you. Let's recap the steps that you will want to think through to successfully navigate the corners for the first time. 1. Start directly underneath the cable. 2. Edge out toward the buoys with one good edge to build momentum. And 3. Once your carrier is about to round the corner, switch edges and turn toward the cable. That's about it. Now that you understand these basic principles, you should be able to navigate the corners at your local cable park with a comfortable amount of line tension.